Hi everybody, thank you for joining me for this video. I did quite recently these two Dutch pours. I did them separately. I did, which one? This one first, which was Caput Mortuum Violet base but diluted with a bit of white. And I liked it so much, I decided to do another one, exactly the same colours but without really diluting the base colour. So this is more of a true Caput Mortuum Violet colour. At the end of the second video, I was trying to work out whether they work as a pair or whether I should keep them separately. And I had lots and lots of comments. Lots of people said separately, lots of people said together. But I also had some people suggest that I did a third painting to match, picking out the blue colour. So you've got can you see the iridescent blue-black here, Pebeo. So what I'm going to do is a third piece, exactly the same, similar design, similar blowouts, lots of nice negative space, exactly the same colours, but I'm going to twist them all round. I'm going to do the blue-black base and all the other colours in the design. See what it will look like. Here are the paints I'm using. So Amsterdam Caput Mortuum Violet, and I've got two shades of that, the full shade and then a diluted shade, a paler shade added with white added. This is the white, Amsterdam White, Pebeo Studio Acrylics Iridescent Blue Black, Pebeo Studio Acrylics Iridescent Gold, Daler Rowney Pearl White, and then Amsterdam Bronze. So they're all mixed with floetrol, flood floetrol, these paints, and I will put the recipe in the video description. The canvas I'm using is 30 centimetre by 30, so the same as the other two canvases. I've levelled the canvas. I've put the big push pins in the back of it to check that it's level. What I've also done is just painted the edge very faintly, very slightly with the blue-black already. It's an opaque colour, so it should cover the sides, but I tend to find, especially on the edge, it just seems to go a bit thin. So I think I just decided I would just paint it first, just to be completely sure it's going to cover, and then at the end I can always go over it again afterwards once it's all dry. Oh, I just found a lump of something in my blue-black paint. Let's get rid of that. So this is the blue-black. It's pretty tricky to get an idea of the consistency of this because it's iridescent. It leaves a sort of mark on the surface of the paint, so it's actually quite difficult to show you the consistency with an iridescent. Just added a little squirt more water, so it is nice and runny and it's pouring nicely off the stick straight under the surface of the paint. So I'm going to cover the canvas first of all. So to do that, I will just pour some of the paint in the centre. A little lump. And then I'm going to use the hairdryer to blow the paint across the canvas. I'm just going to burst the air bubbles with my blowtorch. And I'm just going to dab the edges where there's a little gap in the paint. got the design of the Dutch pour. I'm going to lay the paints diagonally across the canvas. This is the order I'd like to go in. So the bronze, the violet, the white, the gold, and then the lighter bronze on top. So I'm just simply going to pour a roughly diagonal line. That's a relatively straight line, and now I'm just going to introduce some slightly wavy lines on top. I absolutely love this colour scheme, and I'm very interested to see what this blue will look like. I've done a painting before, a star, with the blue base, blue black base, and it was amazing. The base colour was just incredible. Absolutely loved it. So I'm very interested to see how this will look with some colour on top. So that's the colours down. Let's just give that another torch. So to blow this out, I'm starting in the centre and I'm blowing up in one direction and then down in the other direction. I'm not going at right angles like other Dutch pours I've done. I'm going to try and keep it really minimal. So I'm first of all going to start roughly in the centre and blow upwards. Right, I'm happy-ish. I've got a lot of paint here still though in the centre which didn't get touched, unfortunately. The colours are incredible. I've got a lot of tweaking to do. This bit here is amazing, absolutely amazing. Got a lot of tweaking to do now, so I'm just going to blow around the edges, and especially here, I think, and up here. But the cells that are popping up already are just gorgeous. I don't want to speak too soon, but this actually might now be my favourite of the three. It really was nice blowing the paint around. I think I had quite a lot of paint on there, so it was just flowing so easily as I was blowing on it. So I really feel like I've been able to get a good composition, a composition that I'm happy with. I like the way it sort of fans out at each edge, pinches nearer in the middle. Have a look at these cells. And look, the sparkle. So actually you can even see in this light some of the sparkle in the blue. So once that's dried, the iridescence of that will just be gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And you can see the sparkle throughout. That's probably my favourite little section of cells just there. But there's just cells and details everywhere. Look at the sparkle, you can see it. I love the dark violet against the blue. I didn't think there would be quite so much contrast there, but there is. Gorgeous, quite subtle but gorgeous little section of cells there. I just really like the really intense colour in the centre, and then I just like how it floats. Now that's interesting. That's almost some lacing over the top of the blue, and then how it just floats and it just fades into the blue, into nothing. So I'm really, really pleased. I cannot wait for this to dry. I'll be so interested to see how this dries. So I'll be back when it is dry. Wow, just look at the blue. The blue is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, the shimmer. Look, let me just angle it so you can really get a sense of how iridescent it is. It is an absolutely stunning colour. I love this colour. So pretty. Let's put that back. So just looking at the design of the cells, my favourite section of cells. I love the way you can just see all the individual colours. and they just get really, really wispy, and then they just fade into the blue. I'm so pleased with it. Bronze is quite subtle. You can see a bit of bronze there and a bit of bronze there, but that's how I wanted it, and that's how it is with the other two paintings. So really pleased with that. So let me show you now this one with the other two. So here are the three of them together. The options for hanging these are numerous. So here you can see I've done a zigzag down, up and down again. You could have them all going in the same direction. You could hang them one on top of the other. You could hang them side by side. You could even hang them diagonally. I love them. The colours are just gorgeous, and I think the dark blue just works really well between the two violet paintings. Really pleased, and obviously you've got that lovely shine as well from the blue one, the iridescence. So let me know what you think. How would you hang these? What would you do? I'm just not sure. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please leave me comments. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on the three. Or obviously, should I just hang them individually, separately, keep them all separate? I'm just really not sure. So let me know. Great, take care everyone. Bye.